We visited the nursery and did some plant shopping over the weekend and got a good variety of plants for our garden. So, in today's video, I will be sharing the plants that we purchased for our garden, which contains some indoor and outdoor plants and also a few flowering plants. In this video, I'll share the names of the plants that we have purchased along with some of the characteristics and care tips for the plant. A few of these plants are also new to me and I'm purchasing these for the first time. So whatever care tips I learned from the plant grower or the persons at the nursery, I will be sharing that here in this video. So please watch the full video for more details on these plants. Hi and welcome to Fresh from My Garden. So first up is the Aglaonema variety. Here we have the lipstick Aglaonema and another variegated variety of Aglaonema or the Chinese evergreen, which is a beautiful indoor plant and grows well in bright light indoors. These are verbenas. It's a perennial flowering plant that grows clusters of beautiful flowers in different shades and colors. We have purchased a few single and double color varieties of verbena here. They need to be planted in full sun for good growth and regular flowering. This is an echeveria plant that we purchased for our living room. Echeverias do well indoors if they are given enough bright light to grow in, but they should not be placed in a spot where they get too much of harsh direct sunlight. Donkey's tail or burro's tail is another plant from the succulent family. It's a little fragile and it can get damaged easily. They have the same care requirements as other succulents. This is a sedum, also known as a carpet sedum plant. It is a beautiful plant that we are purchasing for the first time. We wanted to use this as a ground cover or a pot cover plant, and it is part of the Crassula family. Since we picked these plants from the succulent section, we are hoping it has similar requirements as other succulent plants. I will share more updates on this plant once I learn more about them. This is the Syngonium or the silver goose foot plant. It's an air purifier and a beautiful house plant. I'm not sure about the name of this plant, but we've had this already in our garden and I tried propagating it a couple of times. This is in a hanging basket in our garden in a semi-shaded area, and I was not successful in propagating it, so we decided to get another plant of this for another pot in our garden. These are purple colored lantanas. We already have some lantanas in our garden in a tire planter, and we would like to add this to that collection. These are some calathea plants that are beautiful indoor plants. Calatheas can't tolerate direct sunlight and the leaves get burnt in direct sunlight, and they just like bright, well lit areas indoors. I recently developed a love for ferns and I'm trying to create a little fern corner in our garden. So we purchased a few varieties of ferns for our garden. We already have some Boston ferns, asparagus, and foxtail ferns in our garden, and these will be added to that collection. And I will share my fern corner when it is ready in another video. Ferns usually do well in humid, moist, and semi shaded areas. These are a couple of poinsettia plants known as the fireball poinsettia. We've had some poinsettias previously, but it didn't really do well for us. When we Checked with the gardener at the nursery, he suggested that they should be placed in a spot with semi shade, bright light outdoors rather than indoors for them to grow well and have beautiful flowers. Here we have a basket of string of bananas, which is another succulent plant that we are adding to our succulent collection in our garden. We also got another couple of ornamental plants. This is one, and we have another purple one, which are both from the Amanthus family. These plants look beautiful in hedges and add a lot of color and beauty to your garden. We have purchased this purple variety previously, and it is really doing well and looking beautiful in a container in our garden. And finally, the last plant that we purchased in this collection is the Brazilian snapdragon or the Amazon blue. As the name suggests, this is a tropical sun loving plant and has beautiful bluish purple flowers. We will be sharing updates on these plants in upcoming videos. Stay tuned to our channel for more updates. Hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching Fresh from my garden.